Excuse me, can I ask you something?
You can ask.
Well, I'm looking for somebody. I was told he works here. This guy?
Who's the girl?
Friend of mine.
What does she want?
Nothing.
She sent you here to look for him, right?
No. Look, do you know the guy?
I think I know my own boyfriend.
Why, this guy's your boyfriend?
That's right.
Do you mind my asking, how long have you guys been together?
3 years. 3 years and a half at Christmas. And you can tell your friend that, okay?
Okay, so let's practice some of these labor positions, see which ones feel comfortable, okay? Matt and Sarah, why don't you try leaning against the wall? You can do the junior high dance. Kelsey, you can be on your knees leaning against the headboard, in this case, a chair. Morgan, 3/4 side lie, okay? And Jennifer, how about just semi-sitting, resting against your coach, okay? Good. All right.
Okay, this knee needs to be up here.
Very good. All right, so now if she's experiencing back pain, what you want to do...
Since he's not actually the coach...
It's all right. You should really get the feel of this so that you can teach the real coach, all right? Now, what you're going to do, give me your hand. You're going to apply pressure here in a circular motion. Other hand on her hip for counter pressure, okay? Circular motion. Very good. Yes, exactly. And that's going to do a lot to relieve the back pain.
All right.
How's it feel?
It's fine, thank you.
Good.
Hi, Stephanie.
I thought that was your car I saw outside.
I was just over visiting Rick.
Ah, I don't know if you have plans for dinner, but if you'd like to stay, I'm sure your father would be thrilled.
Oh, I can't. I'm supposed to meet Rick at Insomnia later.
You two are hanging out a lot together.
Well, he kind of had to run out when we were talking before.
Something to do with work?
Something like that. So how you doing?
I'm fine. I can't get used to all the peace and quiet.
Because Amber and little Eric are gone.
Exactly. I think Rick's having a difficult time about it, too.
Yeah. Especially now that CJ and Amber are engaged.
CJ and Amber are engaged?
Oh, you didn't know. Rick just found out, too. He's really upset.
But she already turned down CJ's proposal.
Well, he proposed again, and she changed her mind. Rick thinks it's because CJ got custody.
Well, I suppose that's not too surprising. I guess she doesn't think she has any other option.
Oh, she had another option. Rick proposed to her, too.
You're not serious.
He's desperate. Stephanie, he doesn't want to lose his family.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen if she marries CJ. What is going on in your head?
You think it's a mistake, too?
Well, it's a terrible mistake. She's rushing into this.
That's what Rick tried to tell her, but she's made up her mind.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised. Amber, the impetuous.
Rick's not giving up, though. He's gonna do whatever it takes to stop that wedding.
Hi. I understand you're looking for the manager?
Yeah.
Here I am. What can I do for you?
You're Deacon.
Who are you?
My name's Rick.
Rick, you looking for a job?
No, actually, I need to talk to you.
About what?
Well, I have some news about somebody you used to know.
Yeah? Who's that?
Look, I think we should sit down.
Hey, kid, if you haven't noticed, I got a bar to run here and we're about to open.
I know, but this is really important.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't you tell your friend, whoever he is, he can come down here and give me his big news in person.
Because she can't.
Oh, it's a she. It's a funny thing about she's in my life. The ones that aren't here anymore, it's for a damn good reason.
No, you don't understand.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm not interested in hearing any voices from my past. Capiche?
Wonderful. So now let's try these new positions with the breathing, okay? The contractions are starting. Take a deep cleansing breath. Good. Now inhale. Feel the abdomen expanding here. And then exhale. Excellent. Again, and coaches, you should be timing these contractions, all right?
What?
Nothing.
Would you stop laughing at
Just
me?
keep breathing.
Stop it. This is serious.
Whatever.
I need to practice.
There's no way you're gonna use any of this.
Yes, I am.
Oh, please. What? You're gonna want drugs and plenty of them.
Why would you say that?
Because I know you. You've got no tolerance for pain whatsoever.
No, you don't have any idea what my tolerance is.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, 2 words. Devil's Canyon.
There's no comparison.
Oh, you're right. That was just a little hike.
No, that was 10 miles long. Besides, you told me that we were going on a picnic.
We weren't. You got a little tiny blister on your foot.
No, I had blisters all over my feet, and I couldn't even do the next showing.
My point exactly. You're a wuss.
No, I am not a wuss, and I will have you know, Rich Forrester, that I have an extremely high threshold for pain. Oh my God!
Need I say more?
Is everything okay?
No, he's making me laugh.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a very good skill for a labor coach to have. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're not going to be here for the actual event. Listen, everybody, why don't we try practice changing positions again? Okay?
You know, Rich, if you want, I mean, you can be there for the delivery.
Let's just get this over with, okay?
Honey, I understand that Rick doesn't want them to get married, but at this point, I don't see how he can stop it.
You'd be surprised how far he'd go.
Well, as long as CJ has custody of that baby, I don't think Amber's going to leave him.
And Rick knows that.
What did you mean when you said a minute ago Rick's not giving up?
He can't. He loves her. I mean, I still don't understand it, but he does. And when Rick feels this strongly about something, well, you know how he is. CJ doesn't realize it yet, but he's in for the fight of his life.
CJ's rushing her into this marriage before she has a chance to think about it. If Rick wants to do something to stop it, he'd better do it now.
What is CJ's deal, anyway?
His deal?
He can't really be in love with Amber. Not the way he was with Becky.
No, I don't suppose he is.
So then what? It's just an ego thing? He's competing with Rick?
Oh, I think you have to consider everything he's been through these past months. I mean, he lost his wife, he lost his sister, and he lost his best friend. Everyone seems to forget that he and Rick were really close.
So Amber was the only one left. Like his life preserver.
In a way, yes. And you know, she was very lonely. And so was CJ. When you take two people, lonely people like that, and put them together under those circumstances, I don't think it's so surprising that they would bond. And then you throw the baby into the quotient. I mean, they both love that baby so much.
They got each other through a hard time.
Yes. But they've also become dependent on one another.
See, that's not the same as love.
Well, honey, there's all kinds of love. The question is this the right love for them? And they seem to think it is. Although, I think Amber was beginning to doubt that.
When she was living here?
Yes, I think she realized she had feelings for Rick.
She's got a funny way of showing it.
Well, she didn't want to get hurt again, did she? But the more time they spent with one another, it became clear to me that they both had feelings for one another.
So that's why CJ made his move, filed for custody.
Well, that's true, but I think to be fair to him, I'm not so sure he was deliberately trying to manipulate her.
But Stephanie, he set it up so that she can't leave him. I mean, unless she's willing to leave little Eric, which she would never do. You know, it'd be one thing if this marriage actually had a chance. But if you're right, they're together for all the wrong reasons. This isn't gonna last. And what about Eric? What happens to him?
Isn't that always the way it is? The one person that you think you want to protect the most always seems to end up being hurt the most. In this case, the baby. I wonder if I should talk to Amber again.
That would be good. Stephanie, she really respects you. Maybe you could get through to her.
Well, I can try. Might be the only way to stop that wedding.
There is one way. God, Rick, I hope you're getting through to him.
So, Rick, I'm wondering, how did you manage to find me anyway, huh?
I asked around. Look, you don't need to be afraid of me.
You know something, kid? You got a great sense of humor. Afraid of you, huh? See, that's my problem. I keep everything all bound up inside and tight, and when somebody starts poking around in my business, I swear to God, man, it just sets me off.
Oh, you get the wrong idea, all right?
What were you saying to my girlfriend? Come on. Tell me, what'd you say to her?
I didn't even know you had a girlfriend. My guess is neither did my friend.
And, who is this friend?
Thought you didn't want to hear any voices from the past, Deacon.
Well, now you got me kind of curious. Now you got me kind of interested who's been spying on me.
Look, nobody's been spying on you, all right? I came here to give you some information, but you know what? Changed my mind.
You know what?
Hey.
You give me that information.
What is going on, Deacon?
This guy was bothering you.
Oh, really? And you're so concerned about my welfare, right?
Yeah, I am, believe it or not.
Not? Who's the girl, Deacon?
What girl?
The one he's asking you about?
Well, how the hell should I know?
Oh, you are such a liar!
I'll tell you what. I think that you ought to just, go back into the kitchen.
I don't think so. I've got questions I want to
I
ask.
think maybe you ought to go back into the kitchen right now. Go. Ricky, if I even see you around here again...
Don't worry. You won't.
Hi. So what happened? Did you find Eric's father?
Yeah, I found him.
I can't believe it. What's he like?
Wasn't what I expected.
Is he gonna help you?
No.
Why not? Didn't you explain the situation?
I didn't tell him anything, Bridget. It's too risky. The guy's a total jerk. He's really aggressive.
Is he violent?
Could be. You know, I didn't want to stick around to find out.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
I spoke to Stephanie. She thinks CJ's gonna pressure Amber to get married right away.
She's right.
This afternoon, you said that Eric's father was
Well,
her last
this
chance.
afternoon I was wrong.
Do you have another plan?
Not yet. I'll figure something out. That wedding is not gonna happen.
See you next week.
Okay, good night. Good night, thanks. It was very good.
These go in there?
Oh, yes, bottom shelf, thanks.
Sure.
See you next week?
See ya. Thank you.
Bye.
Let's go.
Rich, I need to ask you something.
Morgan.
What happened in there? I mean, we were getting along so well. and
Look, I don't really want to talk about this. I feel kind of like you roped me into it. I did it. It's over. I'd just like to go home.
Oh, no.
Oh, very funny.
No, I'm serious.
Let me see. Marjorie?
She's gone. They all left. We're stuck in here.
Great. Great.
Stephanie went to talk to Amber. Maybe she'll get through to her.
Stephanie can't change the fact that CJ has custody. Deacon was the only one who could do that.
Look, maybe he just made a really bad first
No,
impression.
no, trust me on this one, Budge. The guy was a snake.
What did he do?
Well, for starters, he had a girlfriend when he was dating Becky.
He told you that?
No, he didn't have to. I met the girl. She works with him. You know, she was totally ticked off when she saw that picture of him and Becky. She knew what he'd been up to. I didn't even have to tell her.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then he comes out acting like Mr. Nice Guy till he figures out I want to talk to him about an ex-girlfriend. And he flips out, he gets all paranoid, and he grabs me like he's gonna punch me.
My God.
Yeah. Treats his girlfriend like dirt.
Rick, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. You know, I want Amber and Eric back, but Deacon is not the answer. And that guy, he's dangerous, and he doesn't belong anywhere near my family.